Should I go back to school?
Hell no. No. Nah, man. You should never go back to school, man. Fuck school, man.
Why not?
School's the biggest scam in America. It teach you how to be broke, how to be an employee. That's it. It's never gonna teach you how to be a CEO.
What did school do for
It
you?
didn't teach me nothing how to be broke. That's it.
Wait, didn't it give you like isosceles triangle, aerospace science?
Yeah, then I never really needed that, the cash register.
Wait, hold on. What about my other guys over here? What did school do for you? I mean, what's your name? How long you been around? And
My name's Garrett. Been in entrepreneurship for the past 4 years, and when I was going to school, like I thought the only thing to make a living was a job, because that's what I was told. So I was going to school, learning about all these different things I didn't really care about, and I'm like, there's got to be a better way. So I found entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship for the past 4 years, but yeah, it's just like I don't believe you need school to be successful. Of course, if you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer, something like that, yeah, you need school. But if you're going, you want to be a business owner, be an entrepreneur, just find a mentor who knows what they're doing, who has the success you want, and that's all you really
That's the one
need.
thing, buddy. It's crazy how you don't need a degree to start a business, but you need a degree to work for somebody.
isn't that
Right.
funny?
Yeah. Right?
Like, don't we need credit for to get a business loan?
Yeah, but you don't need
I do.
credit to get a student loan.
Student loan. Everybody qualifies
Don't
for
make
student
sense.
loans, right?
And it's the only debt where it doesn't go away when you die. So it's there forever. It's just it's a system, man. It's a system. People falling into the system. But like I said, if you want to learn business entrepreneurship, find a mentor who has what you want, and just learn from them. That's the best school you could have, honestly.
So what did you go to school for, honestly, Garrett?
I just went to school because I was being told to go to school.
What was your major?
My major was marketing.
What did you learn from
I was learning marketing from someone who was making 40, 50,000 a year, and I'm like, are you even a business owner yourself? And the answer was no. So it just didn't make sense. Didn't even want to get into debt. And I found a mentor, found my man Bruce here, and he's making more than some doctors make, and we just getting started. So it's pretty cool.
We got another guy here, drops out of college,
After my first year.
first year. Was that a bad decision?
It was the best decision of my life. Let me tell you, if you want to go become a doctor, it's something you have to do, right? It's unavoidable. If you want to go choose a career path that requires you to get a college education, you're gonna have to do it. Unless maybe in the future they make it so you don't have to go to college and you can just do an apprenticeship, then until that day, you're stuck with this education.
Right.
The day that I realized that it was the biggest scam on the planet for specifically entrepreneurs was I was in college and I was like, you know what? I haven't even learned how to do taxes yet. When I first did my taxes on my own, it was hell.
Wow.
I had to go through hell learning it. But then after doing that, I learned more just from Google, YouTube, and just talking to somebody who's actually filed their taxes on their own. I'm like, I've learned so much just doing things on my own as an autodidact. That's someone that learns on their own.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so much things.
What about Christopher Columbus? What did that do for us? Did that put a lot of money in our pocket?
No.
Remember Earth, space, science and
XYZ.
XYZ? Why did X?
When you get to the cash register, do they ask you about the isosceles triangle, or do they ask you cash, debit, or credit?
Cash.
See, most people spend years in school just to get a receipt. That's what a degree is.
Bruce, has the bank ever asked for your report card?
The bank. I just left Chase Bank, and they still have yet to ask me about my grades in high school.
Oh man.
Not only my grades in college, but the first thing they ask for is my financial statement. The next thing they ask me for is, well, how much money do you plan on putting in today's account? Right?
Yep.
But it's funny because most people spend years and years and years to get in debt, and they spend years and years and years to pay this debt off, which will probably never happen, and now they're stuck in a rut because now you got a job that's telling you, well, we're going to pay you $15 an hour, but as inflation goes up, you can't make enough money to pay back that debt. I just had a friend who got her student loans, well, she was paying on them, but the government came after her and took that money right off her check. Now she's crying like, oh my God, I need to pay back these student loans, but it's crazy.
Yeah, college tuition every year is going up year and year after year, and it's just crazy. People are starting their lives off with $80,000 to $150,000 in debt. Me personally, that's not the best strategy. because then you're starting off in a hole.
If you are in that place right now, if you're in school, you know, and listen, you know, at the end of the day, start something on the side. Start a side hustle, start a side business, whether it's online or offline. You know, you owe it to yourself to try something new and to, you know, pursue a better, you know, thing for your life where you're not just bound to one thing. You know, if you're happy with where you are, that's great. But there's always more that you can add to your finances. Oh, you can always add on to your knowledge, your level of expertise. No one's perfect. You know, the day you stop improving upon yourself, you're just moving backwards. So,
Absolutely.
Everything we dropped today was straight knowledge. And if you got offended, it's the truth. We're telling you the truth because we love you. If you're even more mad, you can't whoop me. So,
Whoa. So, most people, they're probably afraid. And why do you think they're afraid to leave school?
well, they're afraid of failure. That's what
parents'
it is. Or
response.
A fear.
Oh, so wait a minute. Your parents told you to go to school. Your parents.
They told me go to school.
Well, hold on now. Now, no offense to your parents. How much do your mom probably makes a year?
They're not making the income that I wanted to make, so I'm not gonna. No, I love them to death, but I'm gonna take advice from people who have what I want. So that's pretty much that's how it goes. Simple as that.
I mean, I love my parents to death, but you know, at the end of the day, they're not the entrepreneurs. So I knew that if I wanted to take that entrepreneurial career path, I had to do what I thought was right and what other entrepreneurs were saying, what you know they recommended for me. Dad, you know, great income, great everything, but once again, like Eric mentioned, not the career path we wanted. So that's also the problem. People try to take advice from people who are successful in a different industry,
Yep.
but they're not really taking consideration. That's what they're thinking based on what they think, not what they've actually done. So if someone hasn't done something they're telling you to do, don't listen to them. Because you only take it, for example, if you want to teach me how to make multiple six figures a year, I'm going to take advice from him. I'm not going to take advice from someone that makes you're teaching at school, for example, right? They're great at their job, but you got to take advice from the successful person in the business.
So why don't we just cut out the middleman?
Just go straight to it.
Straight to it. I mean, the middleman is what? The person who's making $30,000 a year. So I end up making $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
But we need to just go straight to the source. That's how I look at it.
Just dropping jewels. If you get mad, you can't whoop us.
So do you need to go to school? I mean, it's up to you if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, but not if you want to be successful.
Yeah.
All right, peace.
That's it.